Welcome to my channel, you lot. Are you tired of those flabby arms and that stubborn belly fat? Do you dream of having a physique that would make a Greek god weep? Well, listen up, because I'm about to share some culinary secrets that will turn that dream into a reality. Today, we're ditching the takeout menus and those processed microwave meals that are about as useful as a chocolate teapot. We're going to be whipping up some proper protein-packed meals that will help you gain muscle and shed those extra pounds faster than you can say service. Protein, my friends, is the building block of muscle, and it's absolutely crucial for anyone serious about transforming their body. So buckle up, get those aprons on, and let's get cooking. Alright, you donkey, let's kick things off with a classic chicken breast, sweet potato, and green beans. This is a meal that's not only delicious but also packed with nutrients to keep you going strong. This isn't some fancy Michelin star dish with ingredients you can't even pronounce. No, this is real food for real people. This is about as straightforward and effective as it gets. No frills, no fuss, just good wholesome food. We're talking lean protein from the chicken, which is essential for muscle repair and growth. Complex carbs from the sweet potato for sustained energy, keeping you fueled throughout the day. And fiber from the green beans to keep things moving, if you know what I mean. Plus, they're loaded with vitamins and minerals. First, crank up the oven to about 400 degrees Fahrenheit. This is the perfect temperature to get everything cooked just right. Now grab your chicken breasts, and don't you dare even think about overcooking these beauties. We want them to be the star of the show. We want them juicy and tender, not dry and rubbery like your last date's personality. Trust me, nobody wants that. Season them generously with salt, pepper, and a pinch of paprika for a bit of a kick. The seasoning is what brings out the flavor. You can even add a squeeze of lemon juice for some extra zing. It adds a nice, fresh flavor that complements the chicken perfectly. Next, chop those sweet potatoes into bite-sized chunks. Make sure they're all roughly the same size so they cook evenly. Toss them in a drizzle of olive oil, salt, pepper, and maybe a sprinkle of rosemary if you're feeling fancy. The olive oil helps them get nice and crispy. Spread them out on a baking sheet and pop them in the oven alongside the chicken. They'll roast to perfection together. While those are roasting away, let's deal with the green beans. They're the perfect side to round out this meal. Now I know some of you are thinking, green beans, blah. But trust me, they don't have to be boring. We're going to make them delicious. Give them a good wash, trim the ends, and then we're going to blanch them. This step is crucial for keeping them vibrant and crisp. That means giving them a quick dip in boiling water for a couple of minutes to brighten up their color and keep them crisp. It's a simple trick that makes a big difference. Once they're done, drain them and toss them in a pan with a knob of butter, some minced garlic, and a squeeze of lemon juice. This adds a rich, savory flavor. Season with salt and pepper and you're good to go. The garlic and lemon really elevate the green beans to a whole new level. This entire meal should take you about 30 minutes to prepare and cook. It's quick, easy, and incredibly satisfying. That's less time than it takes you to scroll through Instagram looking for fitness inspiration. So no excuses. Get in the kitchen and make something amazing. And there you have it, a delicious, nutritious meal that's perfect for any night of the week. Enjoy. Listen up, you Muppets. Let's talk about chili. Not that watery, flavorless slop some people try to pass off as chili. We're talking about a thick, hearty, protein-packed chili that will warm you up from the inside out. This turkey and black bean chili is a flavor bomb waiting to explode in your mouth. And it's packed with lean protein, fiber, and enough vitamins to make Popeye jealous. First, grab a large pot and heat some olive oil over medium heat. Make sure the pot is big enough to hold all the ingredients comfortably. Now, dice some onions and bell peppers. I like to use a mix of red and green for a bit of color. The more vibrant, the better. Toss them into the pot and cook them down until they're nice and soft. This should take about 5-7 minutes, stirring occasionally to prevent sticking. While those are sweating, mince some garlic and chop some green chilies. The garlic will add a deep, aromatic flavor, while the chilies will bring a bit of heat. Add those to the pot along with some ground cumin, chili powder, and smoked paprika. These spices are the heart and soul of our chili, giving it that rich, smoky flavor. We're building layers of flavor here, people. Stir everything together and let the spices toast for a minute or two. Next, brown some ground turkey in the pot, breaking it up with a spoon as it cooks. This will take about 8-10 minutes. Make sure the turkey is fully cooked and no longer pink. Drain off any excess fat. We want this chili to be healthy, not greasy. Use a spoon or tilt the pot carefully to remove the fat. Now it's time to add the good stuff: black beans, diced tomatoes, and chicken broth. The beans add a creamy texture, the tomatoes bring acidity, and the broth ties everything together. Give everything a good stir, bring it to a simmer, and then let it bubble away for about 20 minutes, allowing all those flavors to meld together. Stir occasionally to prevent sticking. While the chili is simmering, chop some fresh cilantro and slice some avocado. The cilantro will add a burst of freshness, and the avocado will provide creamy, healthy fats. These will be our garnishes, adding a final touch of freshness and healthy fats. You can also add a squeeze of lime juice for an extra zing. Once the chili is ready, ladle it into bowls and top it with the cilantro, avocado, and a dollop of Greek yogurt or sour cream if you're feeling naughty. The yogurt adds a tangy creaminess that complements the chili perfectly. This chili is so good you'll want to swim in it. It's the perfect comfort food for a cold day or any time you need a hearty meal. But please try to control yourselves. Enjoy every spoonful and savor the rich, complex flavors we've built together. Happy cooking! Alright, you lot, are you ready for a taste of the good life? Today we're diving into a meal that's not just delicious but also incredibly nutritious. This next meal is for those of you who are serious about fueling your body with the best of the best. Whether you're an athlete, a fitness enthusiast, or just someone who loves good food, this dish is perfect for you. We're talking about salmon fillet with quinoa and broccoli, a nutritional powerhouse that will have you feeling like a champion in no time. This combination is not only packed with essential nutrients but also incredibly satisfying. First things first, preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, let's talk salmon. This fish is a superstar when it comes to health benefits. This beautiful fish is loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for brain function, heart health, and reducing inflammation. It's a true superfood that should be a staple in your diet. Choose salmon fillets that are about the size of your palm, any bigger, and you'll be rolling out of the gym instead of walking. The right portion size ensures you get all the benefits without overdoing it. Place the salmon fillets on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. This makes for easy cleanup and ensures the fish doesn't stick. Drizzle them with a bit of olive oil and season them generously with salt, pepper, and a squeeze of lemon juice. The olive oil adds healthy fats, while the lemon juice brings a refreshing zing. If you want to get fancy, you can even sprinkle on some dried herbs like dill or thyme. These herbs not only add flavor but also have their own health benefits. Pop the salmon in the oven and bake for about 12 to 15 minutes, or until it's cooked through and flakes easily with a fork. The key is to not overcook it, so keep an eye on it. While the salmon is baking, let's prepare the quinoa. This ancient grain is a fantastic source of protein and fiber. This ancient grain is a complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids that our bodies need. It's also gluten-free, making it a great option for those with dietary restrictions. Rinse the quinoa under cold water to remove any bitterness. This step is crucial for getting the best flavor out of your quinoa. Then combine it with water or broth in a saucepan. Using broth instead of water can add an extra layer of flavor to your quinoa. Bring it to a boil, then reduce the heat, cover the pot, and let it simmer for about 15 minutes, or until the liquid is absorbed and the quinoa is fluffy. Fluff it with a fork to get that perfect texture. Finally, let's tackle the broccoli. This green vegetable is a nutritional powerhouse in its own right. This cruciferous vegetable is packed with vitamins, minerals, and fiber. It's great for digestion and overall health. Cut the broccoli into florets and toss them in a bowl with a drizzle of olive oil, salt, and pepper. This simple seasoning brings out the natural flavors of the broccoli. You can either roast the broccoli alongside the salmon for the last 10 to 12 minutes of cooking time, which gives it a nice, crispy texture, or you can steam it on the stovetop for a quicker option. Steaming retains more of the broccoli's nutrients. Once everything is cooked, assemble your plates. This is where you can get creative with your presentation. Place a salmon fillet on a bed of fluffy quinoa and add a generous serving of broccoli. The colors and textures make for a visually appealing dish. This meal is a symphony of flavors and textures: the flaky salmon, the nutty quinoa, and the slightly crunchy broccoli. Each bite is a delight. It's enough to make even the most discerning foodie weak in the knees. Enjoy this meal knowing you're doing something great for your body and your taste buds. There you have it, you lot. 3 incredible protein-packed meals that will help you achieve those fitness goals you've been chasing. Remember, building a killer physique isn't just about hitting the gym like a maniac. It's about fueling your body with the right stuff. And trust me, these meals are anything but boring. They're packed with flavor, nutrition, and enough protein to make you roar with delight. So ditch the excuses, get in the kitchen, and start cooking your way to a fitter, healthier you. And don't forget to subscribe to Live Fit for more amazing recipes, workout tips, and enough motivation to conquer the world. Now go forth and make me proud.